Let's play an AFL quiz game. I'll give you different categories and you have to write down who you think is the top player for each category. This will make a bit more sense in just a minute. So how does it work? Well, for a scoring system, we will use something similar to the Brownlow. You pick one player who you think is the top in that category, and if you get it right, you get 3 points. If your selection is the second player, you get 2 points. And if your player comes third, you get 1 point. If your player is not in the top 3, you don't get any points. There's 11 questions for a maximum of 33 points. So let's see how you go. I tried this myself and I got 17 out of 33. I'm sure you guys could do a lot better than that. Just to clarify, I wrote down my answers before I looked up the stats and I got 17 out of 33. I think you guys should be able to do better than that. I feel like I should have done better too. So once I ask the 11 questions, write your players down in a list and leave them in the comments below. Then, once the video is over, reply to your comment with the score that you got, with the maximum score being 33 and mine being 17. Can you beat me? Alright, so let's get into the 11 questions. Question number 1. Who scored the most total Dream Team points throughout the year? Question number 2. Who had the highest average Dream Team points for the year? Question number 3. Who kicked the most goals this year? That would be the Coleman medalist. Who was it? Question number 4. Who had the best accuracy in front of goal this year? Question number 5. Who had the worst accuracy this year in front of goal? Question number 6. Who had the most intercepts? Question number 7. Who had the most clangers or turnovers this year? Question number 8. Who had the most frees paid for this year? Question number 9. Who had the most frees against this year? Question number 10. Who had the most ball bounces this year? You should be able to get this one, I hope. And lucky last question, number 11. Who had the most goal assists this year? So I'll leave a summary on the screen here. Click pause, write down your 11 players for each category. Leave them in the comments below now before you move into the answers. So, who received the highest Dream Team points for the whole year? That would be Andy Brayshaw on 2,472, Callum Mills 2,443, and Sam Docherty 2,426. I'm actually quite surprised to see Docherty up here. He's done a very good job. Question number 2 was who received the highest average Dream Team points for the year? That would be Rory Laird on 120.3 per game, Clayton Oliver 112.5, and Andy Brayshaw 112.4 per game. Are you surprised to see Rory Laird come in first place here? As a Crows fan, I'm not. Question number 3 was who kicked the most goals this year? That's the Coleman medalist. That would be Charlie Curnow. He kicked 64 goals this year. Tom Lynch kicked 60, and Tom Hawkins and Jeremy Cameron both kicked 59.
This is the worst thing as a defender, trying to keep the ball in front. Mackay there tapping it on, and then Curnow. We spoke at half-time about how good these two forwards are, young, athletic.
Question number 4 was who had the best accuracy in front of goal? That is surprisingly Cody Waitman. He kicked 79.55% in front of goal, followed closely by Todd Marshall and Lincoln McCarthy. Great goal kicking there, guys.
Caught though this time. That's ball. Oh, you can put that one down to Brendan Cox. That's too casual by far. I mean, it's come too late.
Question 5 was who had the worst accuracy in front of goal? To take that unwanted prize, that is Shea Bolton on 50%, followed by Jack Higgins and Max King. Not too surprising by those two Saints players, but I thought Shea Bolton kicked a little bit better than that. Quite surprising.
If you're going to go down the middle, you've got to make...
Most intercepts this year goes to a defender, of course, and that is Sam Taylor from GWS. He had 208, James Sicily had 188, and Darcy Moore had 179.
Just a jet, Taylor. His third intercept mark for the day.
Who had the most clangers and turnovers? That would have to be midfielder as they get the ball more. Clayton Oliver 182, Tuke Miller 174, and Patrick Cripps 161.
A difficult position to in front, did lead by 7, back to 1, trailed by 26. Oliver keen to get things moving. Floating ball.
Who had the most free kicks? That would be Patrick Cripps on 48, Dylan Moore 44 and Darcy Cameron on 42. Quite a mixture of different players here. Quite interesting to see.
48 hours ago, hurt himself at training. And coaches assign half forwards to dangerous halfbacks like.
Who gave away the most free kicks? That is Toby Nankervis. He gave away 59 this year, Matt Rowell 48 and Sam Draper 44. Very interesting to see the big Nank Tank gave away 11 more frees than the next player.
Wow, Toby Nankervis reported.
Who bounced the ball the most? That's of course Adam Sard. He had 113, Nick Hind had 56 and Shea Bolton 37. Interesting to see that Sard has double that of the next person and 3 times that of the next.
This is Hanger Stadium.
Completely.
And lastly, who had the most goal assists? That would be Christian Petrarca, 28, Tom Hawkins, 26, and Ben Ainsworth, 25. So, if your player was first in that category that you wrote down, they get 3 votes. If they came second, they get 2. If they came third, they get 1. If they weren't in the top 3, unfortunately, you get 0 points. How many did you get? Leave a reply to your original comment and let me know. Let me know if you'd like more of these quiz AFL games.